All right, let's get started with doing some actual content embedding, and we're going to start out with Twitter, and I'm going to show you how to embed Twitter into your WordPress blog. Now, it's important that you have a WordPress blog set up, and I highly recommend that you do use WordPress. All the examples from here on out are going to be using the WordPress platform, and I just highly recommend it because WordPress has so many available plugins and widgets and so much support and training online. And it is just a fantastic system for managing content. So everything from here on out will reference WordPress in the demos and videos. And let's go ahead and step through this one. I'm going to show you how to embed Twitter into your WordPress blog. Now, this is really important because what we want you to get to is the point where as you tweet using whatever tool you want to use, and there's a variety of them to use, whether you go to twitter.com or have something like one of the other like TweetDeck or something running on your laptop or your home PC. If you create a tweet, you really want that content to show up in more places than just Twitter, and that's what this allows you to do. You create a tweet and it will show up on your blog. So let's look at how this will work. First of all, in WordPress, you'll need to go and right there on the main admin page for WordPress. So if you go to the name of your blog.com/wp-admin.php, you'll get a login screen that allows you into the login or the admin section of your blog. And this is the page you're going to see, basically the dashboard view. And then if you go down and you click on widgets, if you go down to the very bottom, you'll see there's a section called plugins, and there is an add new link there, and the red arrow is showing you exactly where to go. So go down and click on add new, because what we're going to do is we're going to install a plugin into WordPress. And again, I mentioned this earlier, but this is one of the most fantastic things about WordPress is that people all over the world are building extensions to WordPress to allow it to do even more and greater things than the original developers had even anticipated. And so this is an example of that. So we're going to install a free plugin. It's absolutely no cost to you, free. So you click on add new, and then one of the things that's really cool about WordPress is the creators of WordPress made it easy to find plugins. Matter of fact, you can search for the plugins right from within WordPress itself. So if you'll see here, I want you to search for a plugin called Twitter Tools, and it's just Twitter Tools. You see it right there in the search box, and then click on the search plugins button. And when you do that, you're going to be taken to a results screen that looks something like this. Now, Twitter Tools, as of the recording of this video, was in version 2, so fall of this year. It's a very recent release, version 2.0, and you can read there, Twitter Tools is a plugin that creates a complete integration between your WordPress blog and your Twitter account. And it tells you the author, and you can see what other plugins that he has also created. But we're happy with Twitter Tools, and that's what we want to do. So we don't have to do anything. We don't have to go to his website. We don't have to go out and figure out how to unpack the files or install the files. The WordPress platform makes it so easy. So what you do is you just click on the install link right here. So you go up here and you click on install, and what will happen is that number one here says click installed, and so it will go through the process of installing that plugin. And then what I want you to do is go into your dashboard in your admin section, go down and click on the installed link, and it will show you all of the plugins that are installed now on WordPress. Come down here and you'll be taken to the manage plugins section, and you'll see right here there's a section called Twitter Tools, and what you want to do is this is where you'll activate this particular plugin. Okay, and once it's activated, you'll click on the activate link there. Then it will show up after you click the activate link, and it will basically this activate will change to what it says deactivate, which means it's already been activated. So the first time you see the screen, it'll say activate. You click on activate, and this will change. And then I want you to click on settings. I hope that's clear to you there. Okay, so you have to activate it the first time. After that, go in and click settings, and then you'll be taken to this page. And this is where you go in and you type in your Twitter username and password and click the test login info button. And what they're going to do is behind the scenes, they're going to go log into Twitter, make sure that that user ID and password actually works so that the plugin can integrate with Twitter. And then you'll go down, and there's a variety of options that you can check here. We're going to go through them. So enable option to create a tweet when you post in your blog. Now this is fantastic because I've titled this section Embedding Twitter in Your WordPress Blog. However, this plugin is really awesome because it will actually do the reverse as well. Now what it will do, if you click yes here, anytime you post on your blog, it will automatically put a tweet in Twitter that has essentially the name of that post and pull people back to your blog from Twitter. So again, that's a great way, and that is an example of cross promotion. So this tool is allowing you to cross promote from Twitter back to your blog, plus it's also letting all your tweets show up in the sidebar of your blog itself. So very, very cool little tool here. Okay, tweet prefix for a new blog post. So when this occurs, if I have a new blog post on my blog and it tweets a tweet, it will say new blog post, and then it will put the URL back to my blog where that blog post exists. So this is a little bonus feature. I didn't tell you about this earlier, but it's a great little feature of this plugin. Okay, now if you go down here, the other things you can do is determine how often you want your tweets to show up in your blog. You can group them together into a daily post or a weekly post, or you can have them come in one at a time, and that's really going to be just your preference, whatever you would like to do there. You can also set a category for your tweet posts, and you can tag all your tweet posts. So here I'm tagging these tweets as tweets and Twitter, and so when anybody comes to my blog and searches for content that says either Twitter or tweets, they'll see all these tweets. And once you've set these settings, you click on Update Twitter Tools Options, and it will save those settings for you. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to go back and go into this section right here and click on Appearance. And when you click on Appearance for your blog, you're going to be taken to a section that allows you to drag the Twitter Tools widget from the widget gallery over to the sidebar 1 or 2. Now these sidebars over here are essentially the areas to the right of your main blog content. They're just called sidebars. And so what you want to do is this Twitter Tools that I'm highlighting right here with my mouse was over here, and I just left clicked on it and moved it with my mouse over here. So it's kind of like drag and drop. So I'm dragging and dropping it over here into either sidebar 1 or 2, depending on where I want it to show up in my blog. Now the thing about this is you can undo any of this. You're not going to hurt your blog or mess up your blog at all. So it's really just a mouse drag of where you want that Twitter Tools tweet stream to show up in your blog. And so you can drop it right over here in sidebar 1 or 2, and you can rearrange the order and all that. You can play with this 100 times to get it exactly how you want it. And then here's exactly what you end up with. So this is a fantastic example. This is my sidebar 2 in my blog, and I just kind of did a cut and paste to show you how this looks. But it went out and pulled in a bunch of previous tweets. And so here you go. These are my tweets. And what's cool about this too is that because I'm the admin of this blog, again, a little bonus feature that I haven't even talked about, is that I could actually enter in a tweet right here and click Post Tweet, and it will send that tweet out to my Twitter account. So this little plugin is really pretty fantastic. It's just a great little tool. So that's as easy as it is to embed Twitter into your WordPress blog. Go out and as soon as you're done with this video, I want you to go out and try to get this set up. It's really simple. Watch this video 2 or 3 times if you need to. It's pretty self-explanatory though. As you start making the clicks that I tell you about, you'll see kind of what happens in the user interface and how easy this is. So go for it, get that done, and then when you're done, come back and we'll hit the next video.